guys, welcome to the first official episode of KaoriCooks. Today our special guest is
Avery B.
And I want to say thank you so much for being on the show today.
For sure.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited.
Today? What you been up to?
Just working, man.
Working?
Yeah.
Okay. So today we're gonna be making a New York dish. Okay?
Interesting.
Chopped cheese.
This what be in the delis?
Yes. Like chopped cheese.
Where the cats at? I thought it's always cats on the
It is always cats in like a New York deli. Like, it's just a thing. If you go to a deli and it doesn't have cats, then the food is not official.
I heard.
Simple.
So this food not official. I don't see nothing.
You can't do that.
Do New York people actually cook this though?
No.
Oh.
Because it's like, it's a deli on every corner, so what's the point of cooking something that you could go by?
So have you ever cooked this?
No. If I told you I can't cook, would you still want to eat the food?
I'm not eating. I see cheese.
Well, like besides the cheese.
Oh no, definitely not. If you say you couldn't cook, I know.
But what if I have like first timers luck?
I wouldn't know.
Okay. And we do have a special guest that's gonna be tasting the food today because Avery can't eat cheese and I didn't know that. So, yeah. So we're gonna tell them the ingredients. So the first thing is hamburger meat, like the patties.
Okay.
It makes it easier when it's like already pre-made.
Okay.
So that's what we have right here. Then we have cheddar cheese, adobo. This right here,
What that is? Seasoning?
Saison. You gotta
Season.
Saison. You see like the asterisk at the top? This right here is what makes the food 10 out of 10. If it doesn't have this, it's not a real chopped cheese, okay? Then we have mayo, onions, tomatoes, lettuce, our bun, and that's everything, right? And then we also have our KaoriCooks aprons.
Nah, this tough for her.
You like this?
It's tough.
Okay. So we can put our aprons on, and then we gonna get right into it. So do you cook on a regular basis?
I cooked this morning.
You did? What did you make?
I made French toast.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Who told you it was good?
Me. I ate it.
Oh.
It was good for me.
That don't count.
What?
Yeah, like, everybody's always gonna think that their cooking is good. It doesn't mean that it's actually good to other people. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't cook for other people though, so I wouldn't really know.
You don't cook for your girlfriend? No?
She ain't gonna eat it.
That means you can't cook.
No, that means she picky.
I guess. Okay, so as well as us cooking, I'm also gonna be asking you questions.
Cool.
Okay, you ready?
Perfect.
So what I really want to talk about and get into is your childhood.
Okay.
How was your childhood growing up?
It was good. I had fun.
You had fun?
Yeah, I was always like outside doing stuff outside, so it was real fun.
Okay. What's a favorite childhood memory you have?
Favorite childhood memory is waking up on a Sunday and like you smell food.
Okay.
Like.
What was your mom's like go-to dish?
Her go-to dish in the morning was French toast. That's why I cook it, cause that shit, you know what I'm saying? At night, she'd probably throw down on some Salisbury steak, roast, the pot roast shit with the big ass. You know what I'm saying? That shit used to be good.
Okay.
Green beans.
Do you go out to eat a lot?
Yeah, I do, unfortunately.
So if you had to choose between your mom's cooking and outside food, like.
I'm going outside, cause you got a lot of possibilities.
Wait, so you...
Nah, her cooking good, but I'm going outside. I got Shake Shack outside. I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got so much stuff.
So you think Shake Shack's food is better than what your mom makes?
Shake Shack plus Grindhouse plus Yard House. Hell yeah.
I do like Yard House.
You feel me?
Okay. So what about like going through school? Like how was going through school for you?
It was cool. I was primarily in the same district, so I knew everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it was a vibe.
And you were born in Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have a lot of friends growing up?
I think so. Shit, what's a lot? I had friends.
Like people you could call, like, hey, let's go somewhere.
Definitely.
Okay, so I'm about to put the pot on so that we could get the meat in there. Then I'm gonna season it up.
Hold on, you missed the first important step, y'all.
Oh.
When y'all cooking, you know what I'm saying. See, let me take over the cooking show, y'all. I got this. So you wanna? What's the difference? Shit, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with this one.
I think this is probably for like the dishes.
Probably so.
But you can use this too.
Y'all wanna, you feel me? Make sure y'all wash y'all hands when y'all cook. You know, safety is #1 priority and shit like that.
I can't believe you just came and schooled me like that.
But you cook though. Do you cook? Like, can you cook? Like 1 through 10?
I can make some cereal. I can make good cereal. And chicken Alfredo. You know, chicken Alfredo is a go-to dish.
What? I heard if a girl cook chicken Alfredo, she really can't cook, because that's easy. That's what I heard.
I don't know who told you that, but they lied.
That's what I heard. That's it? Just cereal and Alfredo?
And this, chopped cheese.
Okay.
So
But it's your first time making it, though.
Be easy on me. We don't even have no paper towels. That's why you got an apron.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you can wipe it. It's yours. It's special. Look, I should have got your name on it.
That would have been tough.
Avery B. That would have been fire.
That would have been tough.
Okay, so we washed our hands. Now we got this is a smart stove. I have like an old-fashioned stove at home. You have one of these?
No, I got gas.
That's what I'm saying. I know how to use it though, cause most Airbnbs usually have these. So
You probably just
the large burner, yeah.
Same shit.
And then I gotta turn red. Okay, feel that heat.
That's coming for sure.
Okay, we doing something.
Okay.
Okay, so we were talking about like you going through school.
School was fun. I played sports, you know what I'm saying? So I was familiar with all the people that played sports. Those was primarily like my primary friends and stuff like that.
Right.
Other than that, school was like, I ain't gonna cap. School was the same thing as at home.
Right.
You go outside.
Have fun.
Yeah, have fun.
Okay, so you had like a pretty normal childhood.
Yeah, pretty much.
Never experienced like bullying or anything like that?
Hell nah.
No?
Hell nah.
Okay. So now like let's step into high school. How was high school for you?
High school was a vibe. High school started off good because the school I went to, my older siblings went there. So when they was in 12th grade, the people that when I was in 12th grade, they was 9th graders. So like, I knew, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So it made it like a little bit easier.
Yeah, it was a vibe.
Was it hard? Did you get good grades?
I ain't gonna lie, hell nah. But it was on some shit like I wasn't really trying to a little bit.
Right.
It was on some shit like I'm focused on.
You just didn't really care.
Yeah.
So at what point did you step into like your YouTube career?
I started YouTube probably after high school when I went to college. That's when I really started. Like,
so you went to college?
YouTube. Yeah, I went to college.
What were you studying?
Business administration. I didn't even go for the studies though. I was on the athletic scholarship.
Okay.
Yeah.
What sport did you play?
I wrestled.
Okay. You was good?
Yeah.
How did YouTube like come into play?
YouTube came into play. How did YouTube come into play? I used to like edit. Like I used to like to edit and all the background stuff. I really never wanted to be the guy on camera for real. Like I like the behind the scenes. I like throwing edits on stuff. I download apps to clone myself. Like you know what I'm saying, just on some fun creative type of stuff. So I always been creative. So it came from that, and then I just like make little videos with my cousins and stuff. I post them, but I never go public. Like you know what I'm saying? Because I really ain't care for that. But then one day I just started going public. What
was the first video you put out?
First video I put out probably gone. It's probably deleted. But the first video on my YouTube, it was probably a skit where I was playing multiple characters. Like I just like creating shit for real. I'd be bored creating shit.
So like when you first started out, the point where you're at right now, that's not something you were expecting to like get to, right?
Not when I first started, nah.
Right.
Nah. Cause I wasn't gonna take it serious at first. Like it was just a vibe. And then like when I started falling in love with it, I was like, oh yeah, we gonna take this through the roof.
Okay, so what point was that? Like how did you get there?
That was probably around when I started working my jobs and stuff. And then I get off work, and then I do the YouTube thing, and I'd be like, oh, I like this more than actually working my job. So we just gonna go full time with this real quick.
Okay. I got you. Y'all, the pot is still, I wonder if the stove is broken. The pot is still doing its thing. So when YouTube started like becoming serious for you, right? You see yourself growing, the numbers are coming in. What was that feeling like when you woke up and it was like a video was going crazy?
Man, I remember this vividly. Like it was weird because my blow up video, it like blew the fuck up like on some crazy stuff. Like to this day I remember people used to DM me like, you buying subscribers, you buying views. Like it don't work like that. It don't happen like that. I'm like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. This shit just happening. You know what I'm saying? So like I was at like 2,000 subscribers, and then the next day I was at 5,000 subscribers. Then the next day I was at 15. Like that's how fast it was growing. Like I went from 2,000 subscribers to 80,000 in like a month and a half.
What was your blow up video?
I was doing a public interview. I was talking to girls in the mall. and that shit would just
it
start
just
running.
jumped and went crazy.
Yeah.
So how long did it take you to get from like 0 to 2,000?
Man, what? Probably like 3 years for
3
real.
years?
That's what people don't see. Like everybody like to say it was overnight, but they don't see
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like for me, like with starting this channel specifically, there's times where like I'm even at a low point and I have to remember like I cannot compare my middle or beginning to somebody else's end.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people don't see like the struggle, like the tears, the hard work that's put into it. They just see the luxury, and then automatically it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
That's a fact.
we definitely have to remind ourselves like everyone starts at 0. Like it doesn't matter what you do, everybody starts at 0. So we're gonna put some oil in.
What the oil do?
What you mean what the oil do? What
the oil
size
do?
it?
I thought them got their own oil. Like they produce their own oil.
No, you gotta put a little bit of oil so it doesn't
didn't know
stick
that.
to the pot. Here, you're gonna pour. Just a
said
tad
a little
bit.
bit?
Just a little bit. Not that
No.
little. Okay, that's good. All right, so grab the handle and then you just gonna move it around.
So
I can cook
it's
though.
a cooking lesson.
I can cook, you know that? I was just playing around.
So you can cook.
Yes, it's
So
gonna
you-
taste good.
So you cook more than Alfredo.
Yes. You know what I make really good too? Barbecue wings.
Barbecue wings.
Yes. The cute stuff. I keep it cute in the kitchen. I'm Jamaican, but you know I can't make like oxtail and curry chicken or anything.
You can't make that stuff.
I
You
feel
ever been
like
to Jamaica?
that's. I was born there.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm going back next
hard.
month too. You ever been there?
Hell nah.
Oh, we gotta go. You would love it. You would definitely love it. So I'm gonna take a patty, place it in. You see how that's hot? And you can't be scared of the fire. You know what I'm saying?
The fire.
Like oil.
Oh, like hot shit.
Yeah.
That oil pop.
It does, but your food is not good if you don't get burnt.
What?
That's how I feel.
What?
It's not good if you do not get burnt.
You like cooking?
I'm hoping that this will make me fall in love with it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I'm going to be a mother one day. And I
Exactly.
got to cook for my kids.
That's a fact.
So I feel like this is something cute and classy, like I could do in the kitchen real quick. And you know what I'm saying? Do you want kids?
Yeah, for sure.
How many?
I want 3 kids.
3?
3 kids.
That's my number 2.
Yeah.
Really 2, but like the third one would be like, you know, if it happens, I'm okay with it.
Boys
I
and
just
girls?
I want a son first. And then so he could watch over his little sister and things like that. Okay, so let's talk about your music. Is music something that you want to...
Music is fun. Like, I'd never be like, I'm a rapper. Hell nah. I like the persona of a YouTuber more, you know what I'm saying? But I like to have fun with it. Like, I like to go in the studio and just play around on some shit.
Okay, so if you had like a song go super crazy, just like how your YouTube channel did, right? And you had to choose between doing YouTube and music, what would it be?
YouTube.
YouTube?
For sure.
Okay.
I piss people off. I go on award shows and be like, subscribe to my YouTube.
Right.
I piss people off.
So if you like, and I mean like you can't touch into music or nothing, not even for fun. It's still gonna be YouTube. Okay, so that's where your heart is. All right, so do you feel like people treat you different now versus like when you were like a smaller channel? Do you think the respect is different?
Definitely.
Why do you think that is?
It's just how people operate, man. Like, it's just how this world be. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that it's not you, it's your position.
Right.
Once you realize that and take yourself out of the equation and humble yourself, you can never, you know what I'm saying? Because some people, they get to certain heights and they forget, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Can't never forget where you came from, for real.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely true. Like, I've come across people, and the reason why I wanted to do this first episode with you is because, like, when I had my channel and we first started working together, I don't even remember, I was low on my sub count. And I remember, like, I tell this story to everybody where it's like, I reached out to a girl in New York, and I asked her, like, hey, like, would you collab with me, blah, 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 blah. And she was like how I either had to pay her or I had to have a certain amount of subscribers. And then when you came in the picture and it was automatically like, let's do it, I compared the two situations and I'm like, people are so completely different that it's and you had a bigger sub count than she did. So I tell people the story all the time, like Avery's one of those people where it's like, he doesn't look into certain things. Like, if you want to work, he's going to work with you. And I respect you for that.
Sure.
So is there a reason behind that though?
Shit. Everybody came from something. I remember when I was, you know what I'm saying, at smaller sub counts. Shit's still the same. Ain't nothing ever gonna change.
Right.
That's just how I feel about certain shit.
Okay. So I'm gonna flip it. We're not gonna let it like cook too much yet because we do have to smash it up.
Smash it up?
Yes. Chopped cheese.
You get burnt yet? Or not
Mind
yet?
your business. Okay.
So chopped cheese, that's like a New York classic.
Yo, y'all about to get mad.
You fucked it up?
No? You think so?
I don't know.
I hope it tastes good. I just got burnt.
Oh, you got burnt?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes,
it's good.
chopped cheese is definitely a New York classic. Why I can't flip this one? Chopped cheese and like bacon, egg, and cheese. Definitely
I heard of that one.
New York classic. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food, French fries.
French fries?
Chicken wings, hamburgers.
Like finger foods.
Yeah, definitely.
What about when you go out to eat? Like, what's your go-to?
French fries. Chicken.
Even at a fancy restaurant?
Burgers. All that. I've recently, you know what I'm saying, ventured out, start eating steak, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Lamb chops and shit. But, you know, I always gonna order that burger though.
Right.
Yeah.
How you like your steak done?
Medium well.
Medium well?
Yeah.
Not well done?
It used to be well done. And I started working at a little
changed?
restaurant. And the chef put me on. He was like, you gotta order it like this. It's more juicy, more flavorful. Ever since then, you know what I'm saying, I tapped into my bougie bag a little bit.
Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna put you to work.
What we doing?
You gotta chop up these vegetables. So you know you gotta wash these off.
Okay.
And then you're just gonna dice.
We do it.
Let me get a knife. Okay. You know how to dice?
Hell nah.
Or you gonna learn
We
today?
about to see.
It's not too hard, just, you know. So while he's doing that, I'm gonna start seasoning because I'm gonna do the mashing real soon. I don't wanna get too hot. Do you like salty food?
Salty?
Yeah.
I think so.
But I'm not talking about like overly salty where it's like,
And what's the salty food, like french fries?
huh?
Like fries?
Yeah, I guess fries would be considered
Yeah.
salty, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Be honest. How she doing right now? She doing good?
I'm doing good. You got work to do.
Oh, what I'm doing?
You cutting
You ain't
up.
gonna give me no tutorial? Fuck it. Nah, never mind. You good. Hey, this shit turned out bad. I tried to ask for help.
You gotta peel it. Look at the skin.
Where I put the skin at? In the trash?
I got this. I'll put it on the counter. Don't get it in your eyes.
Oh, this the shit that make you cry?
Right.
I don't cry. I'm a real nigga.
Okay. So what's like, tell us what like a typical day in your life is.
A typical day in my life?
Yeah.
Typical day in my life, wake up super early. Once I wake up, work out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? After I get done working out, go to the computer, get some work in at the computer real quick. After that, go out in the city and we film. Yeah, I like that, man.
Oops. So when you wake up every morning, right? Does that realization still hit you that like you're like at a like past a point where like people like typically your age are at?
For me, I try not to think of it like that. On some shit like as far as other people.
Right.
I always think within myself and know that it can get bigger and bigger. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I try to keep myself at a level where it's not the end point. I know where I want it to be and I know where it can be, but it only can get there if I keep going.
Right.
If-
So,
I feel like if you think in that way a little bit, like you can get comfortable, and I always try not to get to there.
right. Do you feel like YouTube and like, well, not just YouTube, but just having a social media platform is something that people like get to their heads?
Definitely. I believe so.
Have you ever come across or like worked with anyone like that?
For sure. But, you know, just charge that shit to the gang. That's how
Right.
that shit is.
Do you ever feel like people are in competition with you?
Shit, I hope not. I hope not. That's a one-sided ass competition, man.
Right.
You need to go live your life.
Because you're focused on what you got going on.
For sure.
So, how did your family feel about you first starting the channel?
My family ain't know about the shit until it was working. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I really wasn't the type of person to talk about it, because when I talk about it, they ain't really understand it. So I wasn't going, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wasn't gonna try to push it. Like, I see a lot of people now, like, their family is like a big part of their YouTube.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, that shit cool. Because when I was doing this shit, they ain't even know. Like, I'd go to work, I'd be like, all right, y'all, I'm going to work. But I wouldn't come back home. I'd go do videos.
Right.
And shit, they probably thought I was still at work. So they really ain't know till it started working. When I quit my job to do YouTube, my mama said, are you fucking stupid? You straight? You got a good job? Like, I'm like, I'm good.
Where were you working?
My last job, I was at like a factory type of job.
Okay.
It was a good ass job too. They paid real good.
You liked it?
Yeah, it was cool. It was a vibe.
So, before like blowing up and things like that, was being an entrepreneur something like on your mind?
Man, I just knew like my work ethic. Like anything I do, I had a good work ethic at it. So I always told myself, like, it's weird because I never knew what I was gonna do, but I told myself whatever I was gonna do, it was gonna work. So that could have been in anything. If I wanted to goddamn swim, I would have been swimming. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just the type of mindset I got. So it wasn't necessarily being an entrepreneur, but that's just what came.
Okay. So, once you did get to the point where you did blow up, how did your family react? And what was the reason for you, like, not telling them what you were doing?
Strictly, basically, they don't understand it. They won't understand it,
Okay.
what I was trying to do, and you know what I'm saying? Because that shit uncommon, even to this day. Like, it's more accepted and socially approved, but they definitely want to understand it.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about 9-9.
Let's do it.
How did that come about, like, the members of the group?
Okay, so how that came about, I met Elias and Duda first. I met them boys. I had like 2,000 subscribers. Elias had like 2,000 subscribers. Duda he was an OG. Like, he been doing YouTube. We had just got our feet wet for real with it. Duda probably had like 40, like a 40 bar, 40K.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we looking at him like, damn, how the fuck you do that shit?
So he was the one kind of putting you guys onto like certain information that you probably didn't know?
Man, yeah, and it was weird because the day that I found out about Elias, I had texted him, and then Duda texted me the next day, and then Duda texted Elias the next day. So when I put up the Elias, I'm like, hey, you know this nigga named Duda? He was like, he just texted me yesterday. So it was weird because it wasn't even planned that way, but it just happened. Right. So all three of us had just linked up, and we was just rolling.
Okay. So what's the key gem you feel like he taught you that helped you in your career?
Shit, really just seeing somebody that is possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, seeing somebody make money from it. You feel me? That's really what it is. Cause if you don't believe it can happen, you'll probably never believe it. That's why I encourage people to go do stuff, go see things. Because if you don't see it, if you in your same environment, it ain't gonna seem possible. If you in a neighborhood that don't nobody got shit, ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You probably think that's what your life gonna be, but it's more to life. So seeing somebody that done passed 10K, talking to somebody that done passed 10K, it was kind of inspirational.
Right. So those moments that you felt unmotivated, right? You ever were at a point where it's like you just wanted to give up?
Hell nah, not really.
Because you knew at one point like something was gonna take off.
Yeah. I don't really remember myself even getting to like no point like that for real.
Right.
Like, I guess I just made it a habit and just stuck with the habit.
Right. So what would you say to someone, like, what's advice that you would give to a viewer that's watching now? Like, if they're at a point, even if it's not with YouTube, where they just feel unmotivated, like, in the career that they're in or the point where they're at in life, what would you say to them?
Find something that you truly love and just go full at it. Go full speed. Because the moments where it's feeling bad, think back on why you started it. Fuck the money, fuck the fame. Think about what you love, and it's gonna be straight. How do I dice a tomato though?
Same way.
So cut it through the middle?
Okay. That's how I do it.
Cool.
Okay, but we were still talking about like 9-9. So then you met the other members of the group.
All them boys really, it just was on some natural shit. Everybody came real natural. You know what I'm saying?
Like nothing was forced.
Yeah, wasn't nothing forced. I was in the mall one day with Elias, and I was never like a real big consumer of YouTube, so I would never really know like who nobody was.
Right.
We had ran into Ken, and he probably had like 40K on YouTube, and he was busting on the public interview scene. That's what we had going on.
Yeah. So
Elias was like, yeah, that's so-and-so. He be doing the puzz, blah, blah, blah. So he came up to me, Ken came up to me, he was like, hey, you trying to hop in the video? I'm like, shit, let's do it. And that's just how that happened.
Okay. So one thing that you did that a lot of people can't do, right, is the switch. You know what I'm talking about? The switch, the fact that you were able to, sometimes people get stuck in a certain niche that they can't take themselves out of, so they continue to do that type of content, do it. But you were able to flip it because it was a point where you were just strictly doing public interviews. So how did you?
Man, I always prided myself on, first of all, trying to be versatile.
Right.
And second of all, not being scared. Like, a lot of people, they don't switch because they scared too. They scared of their views not getting there.
Right. They
scared of what people gonna think. Me personally, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I think something cool, if I think something fire, I'ma try it. And the type of person I am, I'm very creative, so if I try something, that shit gonna look some type of good, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if I like it, somebody else gonna like it because I put my time and effort into it.
Sure. Because some people definitely like do the switch and then they see like a drop in their numbers, which is something that's normal. Did you experience that? Do you remember?
Probably so. Shit, I probably see a drop all the time. But when you see a drop, that should be, for me, if I see a drop, that's motivation. Like, I'm the type of person, if I see a drop, I'm kind of different. Like, I wouldn't, like, kind of cry about it. I look at it like, okay, bet. All right.
Like, what's the
on
next
some motivational shit. Like, all right, bet. I'll probably screenshot it. If some shit go 10 out of 10, I'll screenshot it. All right, bet. We went 10 out of 10 today. We got to go 1 next time. You know what I'm saying? I just, like, try to compete with myself at all times and just try to do better.
How do you go about choosing the content that you do?
Whatever I'm motivated by at the time, like, or inspired by, you feel me? So I watch different type of YouTube. I don't really watch like the YouTube I do. So if I see something outside my niche that I can bring into it, I try to do that.
Okay.
Like, for example, with the whole car video, when it was like girls picking a guy by the car, I had seen some shit. It was like a TV show, and they was on some car shit, but it wasn't that. I was like, I could do that shit on YouTube, low key, and I did it, and people fucked with it.
And it went off, right? And another video that you did too, you did like, what would you do if this girl was here right now? How did you come up with that?
Man, that was some like UK shit. Like a UK nigga did that shit.
So when you do get inspiration, it's not typically from people like.
Hell nah.
Right.
I don't even like, realistically, like, I don't watch too much of like the shit I do. Right. I do sometimes just to, you know what I'm saying, support for one, keep up with the community. But I try to like look outside sometimes just for a different perspective.
Okay. I understand completely. So, I also want to talk to you about your girlfriend.
For sure.
How did you meet her?
I knew her for a minute, like from just social media though. You know what I'm saying?
Social media.
So that came about from my vlog channel. I had low-key threw a live on some shit. It wasn't even on some shit like I didn't even know what was gonna happen. Right. But I threw the live on there. They fuck around and DM'd her hella, like just DMing the fuck out of her. And then she eventually responded, and just conversations came.
Yeah, I'm standing here because Avery, he's taking a little bit long.
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying.
But you're doing good. You're doing good. Perfect little cubes. So what was it about her that made her like stand out?
Just the mindset thing, like the mindset aspect, like the type of dude I wasn't just out here fucking with girls, y'all, but like, you know, we young, we experimenting this shit, you feel me? So it was just a different type of vibe.
Her energy.
Yeah, like having somebody teach you shit is kind of different.
It's different.
Rather than like you teaching somebody else shit. So it was like a mutual type of thing.
Where it's like you could give to her, she gives to you, and you guys come together. Okay. Do you guys have any like business-wise plans like of the future?
Definitely. We thinking about starting a couple businesses. We just trying to do research right now, see what's the best route, best option.
Right.
Cause she good at the business shit. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, what's your favorite thing about her?
The mindset. The mindset. Like, I didn't been past like, oh, shawty ass fat, or like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't been past that type of shit.
It's more to people than just like outside appearance.
Yeah. So that shit is a major turn on.
Okay.
How we looking though?
I think you look good.
You feel me?
So we gonna take these, right?
Y'all see that shit, man.
Come on, this is your part.
I'll do it. Slide it in?
Yep, slide it right in. Okay.
Start playing now.
It's coming together. It's coming together. Where's my cheese? You took the cheese?
Somebody took the cheese, man.
Oh, it's right here.
That's enough for each, or we need some more onions. They look a little red.
Yeah, add a little bit more. Does she cook?
Man, she's starting to.
Okay.
I don't know if we ever gonna be cooking and shit. I ain't gonna lie.
You just like going out to eat, right?
Not even. Like, I fuck with home cooked shit, but that cooking shit just takes so much preparation and time.
Right.
Like, when it's all said and done, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I don't wanna drive. I don't wanna cook. I don't want to do none of that. I just want to make videos. I want somebody to drive me to my videos, pick me up, make me some food, and I do my videos.
So you just got a new car too, right? What made you choose the car that you got? Tell them what car you have too.
I just got a Corvette, man. I just got a C8 Corvette. You feel me? That's just the car I always wanted. When I worked at one of my jobs, I heard it was coming out. I was like, no way. I was always a Corvette person, like, since I was in high school, like, from C6 to C7, so I always liked the Corvettes. And then they introduced the new models. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get that bitch one day. I don't know how. Like, I always didn't know how, but I knew it was gonna happen. Like, that's a trend in my life. Like, even though I don't know how I'm gonna do it, I know I'm gonna do it, and I know I'm gonna find a way to do it. You feel me?
Do you believe in God?
Yeah.
Do you feel like, cause lately, like, you know, I've been on my like spiritual journey. I feel like God gives us like certain visions for a reason. Like, you see how you said that was something that you knew you were gonna get, but you just didn't know how, or like, you know. I definitely feel like when you have something, like even this what I'm doing now, cooking is not something that I get up and do if I don't have to. But then when I got the idea one day, it was just like, where did this come from? And I knew it was something like outside of it just being me. And when you get like visions like that, like, you have to act on it, because it's definitely gonna lead you to something more.
Definitely.
How does it look to you?
It look good.
It look good?
It should look good.
Okay. Chef Kaori. I told y'all have to have faith in me. Oh, my cheese. Oh. Okay. We're gonna start out with one. I'm gonna turn the stove back on. Okay, so another question I have for you, right? When you got your first big check, what did you do with it?
Well, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, for the first year of YouTube, I ain't do shit. Like, I just had that shit sitting in my account. I ain't do nothing. Like, I wasn't buying nothing. All my videos, I had white tees on and the same shoes. I ain't know what to do with it, you feel me? But when I finally started spending my money, like, I spent it on stuff that was right offable. That's gonna make my channel go even more crazy. Even with the car shit, you feel me? Like, cars, they not good investments if you're not a YouTuber. If you're a YouTuber, they are, you feel me? Because put it in your business name, bam, people gonna like it on YouTube.
Right.
So that's the only thing I was doing for real.
Okay. What about for your family? Like, did you do anything special for them?
Nah, definitely. Before I moved out my mama's house, you feel me? I had to get her some money. I be giving, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I gotta do something more for her, cause goddamn, she be taking my money and doing what the fuck ever she want to, y'all. She be doing whatever she want to. But I had to make her a believer, like, cause every time like I come in the house, you don't need your job no more, right? She always, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do something. When I came back, I had gave her hella money. Ever since then, she ain't say nothing to me. She ain't say nothing.
She like, he got this.
Yeah.
He know what he doing.
She believed after that, y'all.
Sometimes I think with parents, what it is, it's not even that they don't believe in you and your ambitions. They just want to make sure, like, you're in a solid situation. You know? Did you ever think about, like, having a fallback plan?
Hell nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. For me, I think fallback is like preparing to fail at a certain aspect, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I quit my job, I've been like saving money, cause I done blew through some money before. Like, as a young nigga, you gotta blow through a check in order for you to get your check right. So previously to that, like, I done blew through some money. So I done saved some money up before I quit my job, put that shit up, bomb, had the YouTube check coming, and I'm like, all right, it's time, let's do it. Let's blast off.
That looks good, right? You're allergic to cheese?
It don't look good no more that you put the cheese in that you did.
You're allergic?
Yeah.
So you can't eat pizza?
Nah,
or you do it without the cheese?
Yeah, I get my pizza without cheese.
I wonder if that taste is different. If you ever had pizza without the cheese and with cheese, comment down below so we can know. How do you deal with hate comments?
It depends on what type of hate. Most of them, you laugh about it and get it out the way. Some of them be motivation though. Like, I'm so weird, y'all. Like, I be taking anything as motivation. Like, I be like, ooh, you think that? Let me show you something. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever gotten an idea from a subscriber and like you use it?
Probably so, yeah, definitely. My subscribers be very creative, man. So.
It's true. Yeah. Do you try to like engage with them, like communicate and stuff like that?
Definitely try to build a community. Comment when I can, all that, yeah.
Okay, I'm proud of myself.
Looking good.
Yes. I hope she likes it. You think she's gonna be honest? You think she'll lie to me so like my feelings not hurt?
I think so.
Okay, good. My mom was like, she's so happy I'm doing this. Like, maybe it'll get me to start cooking in the house.
Nah, this cool. I ain't gonna lie, this cool. It's real cool. It's interactive while you talking, so that's very cool.
I didn't want to just do something where it was like we just sitting down and, you know, talking. We finishing up. This is finishing like a lot faster than I thought. Okay. That's hot. I know sometimes people put like butter, but I feel like this is really greasy.
Okay.
So that's not even something that I want to do. Okay. So what's some plans that you have for the future that you could share with us?
Plans I have for the future, really, currently I'm just trying to get all my channels to a point where they're automated. So if that's hiring people, like I told you, I don't really look at YouTubers like me or in the position that I was in or currently am in. I look at people like at the top, and everybody at the top got a team around them that help them do everything. So I'm currently just trying to build that team, get everybody in the right positions, and be more of a businessman.
Okay, so we basically finished. So your last job, right? You got to put mayo like on the bun, and then some lettuce.
Okay, we cut that.
Yeah, you gonna put the whole thing on there?
Shit,
and make sure you gotta wash it off.
So first we're gonna start with this. We're gonna put a circle.
You can do a circle. Let me get you another knife. Listen, imagine I get to the point where I become like so crazy with the cooking. They gotta call me Chef Kaori.
Yeah. I ain't never did this shit before.
Hold the bread in one hand. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
Right. Right, for sure.
And guys, I did not taste the food, so like, if it tastes good, you know, ooh, it is gonna taste good. Like, I'm really a 10 out of 10 a chef. You gotta shred like when you do the lettuce, like shred it a little bit.
Shred it?
Yeah. So marriage is something that you want, right?
Yeah.
When do you feel like, you know, like, do you feel like it's a certain age that you're gonna step into that?
Probably so. I feel like after 26, you should know what, you know what I'm saying, your timeline should be.
Right. So even when you're doing things like making big purchases, right? Is that something that like you by yourself like sit down and like you think about if it's a smart financial decision, or do you have an accountant or something?
I recently just got one, but primarily I think about the pros and cons, weigh out the pros and cons, and see if I'm gonna act upon it.
Right. So are there any other purchases you have like coming up in the near future?
If I do, it's all gonna be like something for YouTube.
Right.
Like I don't really buy stuff like just for entertainment for real. Cause all my entertainment is on the platform. You know what I mean?
Do you travel a lot?
I got into it. I got into traveling a lot. Previously I didn't, but 2 years ago.
Where, like, out of all of the places that you've been to, like, what was your favorite and why?
My favorite gotta be Houston. The vibes out there, I fuck with the vibes, yeah.
You like Houston more than New York?
Yeah.
What about food-wise?
Food-wise? Food-wise? I ain't really had no crazy shit. I eat the same thing everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what did you have when you came to New York?
I had something, you know, I be posted on Flatbush and shit.
Yo, that's not somewhere you wanna, like, you know? Don't tell nobody that again.
She said don't tell nobody.
We gonna cut that out. Okay, how's it looking?
I don't know. What you think?
Put a little bit more.
Lettuce?
Yeah. A chopped cheese is supposed to be like real. Let me do it.
Yeah. I don't know the aesthetic.
Like, you know, like rabbit food.
Like rabbit food?
Yeah, like that's how much lettuce, like it really got to hit for something. Okay, you see? Really good, right? Oh, we can't forget our ketchup too.
Ketchup?
Yes.
Who that?
Okay. So, I
almost tried to call it, but you know how that go.
You wanna know what's so crazy?
Talk to me.
Like anything that I cook, and I learned this from my mom, like a habit, I have to wash it off. Like I can't put something in the pot without like putting like at least a little bit of water on there. Is that weird? Do you do that?
That's a good habit.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Look like something.
Okay. What's your favorite food? Oh, you told me that already, right?
Yeah, like simple shit, French fries, burgers, wings.
This is good.
Look valid.
Okay, so when they taste it and they like it, right? What do I get?
You get a good job.
Okay, I can take that.
And clap it up.
I can take that. Oh, I gotta open this.
Who about to taste this?
He right there.
Look, he got up. Oh boy, got up.
I taste it. Wait, there's no cheese on it. Where's the cheese at?
There's cheese on there.
Where's the cheese? He's on top of it.
Oh, you put extra cheese on it too?
Yeah.
Dang.
Listen, you make it your way, we make it our way.
You gonna taste it?
Yeah.
The home girl.
Good shit. What is it?
Chopped cheese.
KaoriCooks?
KaoriCooks.
Okay.
How it look first? Rated 1 through 10 based off looks.
Wait, hold on. No. That's not fair. Hold on. Look at the camera.
That shit looks fucking disgusting, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit look like somebody just shit it in it. I ain't gonna lie. How you think it look?
I think it look cool.
Yeah.
I think that's how it's supposed to look. She said rabbit food. You know, you got a lot of lettuce.
And I'm supposed to eat this.
And make sure you take a big bite.
Take a big bite so you can get all everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Not the whole thing. Take a big ass bite.
The bread hard as fuck.
It's toasted.
You don't gotta tell the people everything.
Damn.
It's good, right? That's why he can't talk. It's good.
I gotta go to Grady. This shit's nasty. First episode?
Yep.
You gonna edit this? You gonna edit this? Okay.
Wait, it's nasty?
I just saved your life.
No, he's trolling.
I just saved your life.
You trolling?
I'm dead ass. No, I'm just playing. It's okay.
Oh, you was playing for real?
Yeah, I was just playing.
Seriously?
I wasn't playing. I just saved your life.
I don't know when to take him serious or not. Can we have another opinion? Who wants to take a bite? Damn, nobody want to take a bite.
My feelings are hurt.
He said he the camera.
You can take a bite. Come on. What's going on?
Damn.
I don't know.
I just put my foot into this.
Should help you out.
That's probably he bought over.
I'm sorry. Expect the opposite.
We need a honest opinion though.
Chew a little bit more.
It's calm.
It's calm.
It's cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
How much would you pay for it?
Like $3.
Okay. Wait, how much is a chopped cheese now? Like $7?
Like 6, 7.
It's like $7. It's half of that.
So this is
It's like a 50 out of 100? That's not bad, right?
5 out of 10.
I think it's because of the way you cut the onions.
Oh, it's my fault.
That onion is mad big, bro.
Why would you do that?
You told me my onions was good. You said it's perfect squares.
I changed my mind.
She told me my onions was perfect squares. Is it the onions or the meat?
Everything. That shit. He come back to KaoriCooks.
Oh my God.
I ain't gonna lie. You know, I offer cooking lessons on the weekends.
Oh my gosh, you know what I want to do for an episode?
What?
Ooh, should I tell them?
No,
Yeah.
No?
Oh, yeah.
not yet.
Oh my gosh.
You said you put your foot in it?
I did.
I could tell it definitely takes.
But I kind of just got my heart broken, so I think that kind of like affected like.
I heard that goes into cooking.
But I mean, you supposed to take that anger and aggression out on the food. I would assume. It's okay. It's okay. It's your first dish.
High five.
That's okay.
Harder. Enthusiasm.
That shit was fucking disgusting. I ain't gonna. This ain't Hell's Kitchen, my bad. But you know, for the first dish, it wasn't bad. That's all I'm saying. KaoriCooks. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.
She cooking them.
He said I ain't cooking no more.
Sheesh.
Okay, so that was interesting.
That was very interesting. I had fun though.
You did?
That was very good.
High five.
I had fun.
You were a great partner. How did you feel about the conversation?
Oh, it was a great conversation. I didn't even know that much time passed. That's how good the conversation
I didn't
was.
think so either.
I didn't
I feel like I was a little bit nervous, and like as the episodes go on, you're definitely gonna come back. So you'll be able to see the improvement from like the first episode to like.
Next time, let me pick the dish.
Okay.
And let me show you how to cook
I
it.
asked you.
Let me show you how to cook it.
Okay, we can do
I'll
that.
cook some French toast.
In the whole 9-9 cup?
That would be fun.
Let's do it.
Oh my gosh, that would be so much fun. We got to do that. Okay. So my last question for you is, right? What are some words of encouragement that you have for everyone that's watching?
Keep going. You feel me? If you in a rough spot, if you in a part of your life where you don't feel like you want to keep going, I promise you that shit don't last. You feel me? After every storm, the sun come back. So if you can weather it out when it's hard, when that shit get easy, you gonna body it. Simple as that.
True. That's definitely true. Those are words of Avery B. And I have a surprise coming in the future. I'll tell you after when the cameras is off, where what you said is going to be important. Right? Yeah. So make sure you guys tune into every episode. Also tune into his channels. You have Daily Avery and Avery B. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
No cap.